Dave Hoffman, Cowboy Hiker. How you doing? I'm just about to start on my hike. Let's see if I can turn this on. Son of a! I hope I can edit that out. I am just north of Colorado Springs. That's Pikes Peak over there. Let's see if I can shake this around and make you guys see sick. Pikes Peak. I am at Lincoln Mountain, which is, it's not really a mountain, but it's a pretty big hill that I'm gonna climb up. But anyways, I'm at Lincoln Mountain, about 10 miles south of Franktown, Colorado, maybe 15, 20 miles north of Colorado Springs, if you want to come here. But I will show you the hike. We're gonna do the one to the left, I think, the Lincoln Mountain. We come up here, and then when we split, I'm gonna go up these switchbacks and then go around basically it's like a big mesa. I haven't done that one yet. But I'll probably do it horseback first before I do it on. But today I'm packing a pretty heavy pack just to get my back ready and stronger for when I do Pikes Peak here later on in the spring. Okay, we're at the bottom of the switchbacks. My heart's already beating like a bunny rabbit, but we're gonna go up there and I'll do a video from the top so you can see where we parked and see the peak and everything. Okay, so I went through first little set of switchbacks, which wasn't bad. It's quite muddy, but not too bad. It's not super slippery because I can kind of walk on the side, but not anything I think I'm gonna slip and fall in. Hey, some runoff. I'm assuming there's still snow at the top. I did not bring cleats or spikes, so I'll just have to be careful if there is snow up there. But anyways, this is the more, these switchbacks there are more of them and they're harder. So try and get a better video of them. I can't, there's so much scrub brush here that you can't see the next one very easy, so I'll probably have to video looking down to find them. There's elk around here. It's real rocky on this part. You can see I came from down there, but there's a lot of rocks, and then they have in these areas where the water flows down in these little drainages, they put a bunch of these rocks to keep it from washing out. First time I ever came here, I was on my horse. She was barefoot. By the end of the ride, she was sore. And so then I took her about a week later. I put shoes on her and brought her back, and she was not sore anymore. She was a lot happier with shoes on. Just like I'm sure if I was walking this in flip-flops, it would suck. But I have my Merrell tactical boots on, so they're good in anything. Alright, there's the parking lot. I think we came from the parking lot, came up around here, split, and then you can see some people down there with the dog coming up, and they'll come some switchbacks, come way over there, and then right to where we're at. I'm pretty much at the top. I don't think I'm going to gain any more elevation. There's the peak. I think it's like a mile or a mile and a half just around this mesa I'm going to do. And when I get over that other side on the edge of that side of it, I'll get another pic, because you can kind of see like where the county line road is, and some other things that are really cool from up here. So there's the snow I thought I was going to see up here. This is where the trail parts, and then I'll go that way and skirt kind of that edge of this mesa. It'll come around and I'll come back this way. So that's what we'll see. You can see some of the valley over there. That's all Douglas County, which, those were all ranches. Now they're kind of ranchettes. Someday I imagine those will be full of sorry. Excuse the bad language. So this bench is about the west point of this hike, this journey. That's the Front Range. I-25 is just, it's in between us and those mountains right there, where you see that road that kind of travels over there. Once you get to that last hump there, it heads over and there's an exit to get on I-25, which goes straight south, goes over Monument Hill, and then ends up in Colorado Springs. There's Pikes Peak again. Let me zoom in for you. She looks beautiful today. And I'm gonna hike that when there's less snow on there. But we came from over there, and now it's gonna start heading south and kind of back east, and straight east is where the parking lot is, but that's where we're going now. You can kind of see we're up on top. There's ranchettes and houses on both sides, and I think that's why, I can't remember who owned this land, but they basically just donated it to the county to be open space. I think the county put in some, had to give them some money, but not what it was really worth. So we are very blessed to be able to use this property to hike and to ride. Okay, so now I'm at I'm kind of at the south, the furthest south I'm gonna go. Came from over there, and my trail heads back to the north a little bit, and then we'll catch up with that one post and then head back downhill. But you can kind of see this is the south side. This is that valley. It's really cool. To the south of us, there's some cattle down there, and that grass. It's gonna be good this year. We just had a big rain and snowstorm here. We got a bunch of really heavy wet snow, which is great for all this grass. So I'm happy for that. Now, that road right there is Highway 86. It goes from, Highway 83, not 86. That goes from Colorado Springs to the south, and it goes all the way to Parker and ends up in Aurora. It goes through Franktown, and then I-25 is down. This is the road I was telling you about, that at the end of it, I-25 is down there. And they come together at the north end of Colorado Springs. Well, this is Douglas County and El Paso County meet, just where, if you can see, I don't know if you can see, but there's a bunch of houses there, bunch of like subdivisions. And then on this side, it's ranches and ranchettes, so you see all this grass, and then you see houses. The houses is all the north end of El Paso County. The grass is all the south end of Douglas County, and they're trying to keep it this way as long as they can. And we'll hope we can help them that way. But anyways, help them keep it that way. But there's Highway 86, and back to the east, just over that hill is Elbert County, where I live, and it's not quite as pretty, but I'm thankful to live there. Anyways, I hope that you're enjoying the trip around Lincoln Mountain. We are back to the little junction, and we're gonna head back down the way we came. When I get a little bit closer, I'll take another video of the parking lot, and then I'll be back to my truck. So there's the parking lot. My truck's over there. It looks like another horse trailer. There's the trail came up. We'll be coming back down. And then this is this is basically the top. I'm going to be heading down here in just a minute, but I'm going to need both hands because it got pretty muddy. That last half mile or so got pretty muddy, and I know I'm going to need both hands on my hiking poles to keep from slipping because I'm fat and old. There's a cool sign that says who we got to yield to. I'm a hiker, so I have to yield to horses, people that are horseback. Bicycles have to yield to everybody, but I usually get out of their way when I'm coming because I don't want them to have to stop. So I try and be as courteous as I can be to the bicycle riders, and they have always been super good to me when I'm on horseback. And I want my horses broke enough to that a bike can fly by them and they won't care. But these guys, usually, at least at this open space, people are so amazing. And so the bike riders are super cool to me when I'm on a horse, so I'm gonna be as cool as I can be when I'm not on a horse. And they always, even my mare had never seen a bike before, they would pet her and then let her smell the bike, and it was really good. So thank you, bicyclers that yield to horses and help us train our horses that bikes are not a bad thing. So anyways, there's some of the switchbacks I'll be going down right there. There's some people coming up them. But in between here, like where we're at here, and those switchbacks, this is the really muddy spot. So I probably won't video till I either get to that space or, all right, here we are back at the trail. And so we went up the switchbacks, went to our little divider, went all the way around the mesa and then back down. It's super fun. So anyway, there's horseback riders going to go do the same thing now.